So I'm going to be cutting out the sleeve now, and I'll be cutting the upper part of the sleeve. So I'll be folding the fabric into 4. So I'm going to measure down the length that I want for the upper part. For the upper part, the total length of the sleeve is 22. I'll just divide that by 2, that is 11. So I'll use 11 for the bottom part and I'll use 11 for the upper part. So I'm going to measure from here, I'll measure down 11. Then I'm going to be adding allowance of 1 inch to that because I need ½ inch to join this with the shoulder, and I also need ½ inch to join it with the lower part. So that's why I'm adding 1 inch allowance. Then after that, you're going to measure down your cap height starting from the beginning. Measure your cap height downward. On your cap height, you input your armhole measurement, then plus your seam allowance. Then you get your armhole curve this way. Then at this bottom part, you input your round sleeve measurement divided by 2, then with your seam allowance. Then you connect it together and then you cut it out. So the upper part is just a pencil sleeve. It's just a pencil sleeve, as you can see. You're going to be cutting the bottom part of the sleeve. First, you fold your fabric into 2. This way we are cutting the 2 ends together. Fold the fabric into 2. Then after that, you're going to fold your fabric diagonally like this. You understand? Then once you have it like this, first you look for a position where you can see your round sleeve measurement. Then from your round sleeve, you measure down the remaining length of your sleeve. My round sleeve measurement with ½ inch. ½ inch is okay for your allowance or no allowance at all, safe. So it's going to be this way. Then you measure the remaining length of the sleeve. The remaining length of the sleeve is 11, but because I still need to join this flay to the upper part, I'm going to be adding ½ inch to that. That will be 11.5. I'll measure 11.5. And then I'll go back to the tip of my triangle. I'll measure down to where my measurement is here. Whatever I have there, I'm going to rotate it. I have 19.5, so I'll rotate the 19.5 this way. So it's going to be something like this. Can you see? That's how it's going to look. Then I'm going to cut it out. So this is our sleeve. So this is my sleeve, and this is the flay part of the sleeve. What I need to do first, I'll keep the upper part aside. At the 2 sides of the flay, I'm going to finish it with my bias and also the bottom part. So stitch your bias to the good side and top stitch on the wrong side. So I'm done stitching the bias to the 2 sides. So I'll also pipe the bottom part with the bias. Piping the flay with the bias, you can see. So the next thing now is to work with the upper part. So this is our sleeve. So keep the flay aside and work on the pencil sleeve first. So fold it into 2. Fold it into 2, and then you're going to close the side with your allowance. Just close the side with your allowance, but you stop 2 inches before you get to this. So I'll just stitch and stop here. Alright, so you turn it to the right side. So the next thing you're going to do now is to attach your flay to it. can see you need to attach your flare to this place. Don't forget there will be an opening in front, so you attach your flare. I'll notch the center of the flare this way. So I will align the notching with the joining of the upper sleeve this way, and I will stitch all around to the left and also to the right. I'm done with one side. I'll also do the second side. This time around, the sleeve will be on top of the flare. So I'm done attaching it, and this is how it's looking. You can see there's an opening in front of the sleeve, so it's going to be like this on your shoulder later on. Can you see? It's going to be like this. Next is to attach the velvet bias. So before you start, you leave about something that you can be able to tie. I'll leave about 20 inches. So measure 20 inches this way, and then you are going to start from that 20 inches and you stitch it all around till you get back to the front. And then when you get back to the front, measure another 20 inches and cut it off. And then you measure 20 inches and then you cut off the excess ribbon. So I'm done stitching the bottom part, so you also stitch the upper part of the ribbon. So this is it, the sleeve is ready. You can tie your bow. Next thing now is to attach the sleeve to the armhole. So what you need to do is just to locate the center of the sleeve. We already notched it, so you're going to match it with the shoulder tip, and then you're going to sew. You sew to the right and then you sew to the left. And this is it. I've attached the sleeve. So the next thing now is to close the side of our dress.